Mikel Arteta has spoken. He wants a left winger and an attacking midfielder before the season starts. And if he doesn't get that, Arsenal, if we aren't already, will be in serious, serious trouble. Yes, people, then welcome back to RASenal TV and welcome back to the RASenal Transfer Center. I hope you are all blessed and well. If you are new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment section below. People, thank you for hitting the 300 subscriber mark. We are on our way to 500 subscribers, and once we get there, I'll be releasing a football video, challenge video that I've already done. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, as that helps me greatly. But let's get into it. Arsenal lost 3-2 to Villarreal in the Emirates Cup friendly yesterday, and there were more telling signs. Well, were there more telling signs, or were the signs already there? The left-hand side and creativity. And everything we did trying to get that ball through to Victor Gyökeres, it wasn't coming off. We don't play through the middle well. We're trying to play a bit more narrow and adjust to Gyökeres. This is why I was harping on so long, going on so long, talking about we need our players in early so they can adjust to the squad. We know what happened. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, but we know what happened with the sporting director, blah, 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 blah. This is why you need your players in. Now, another thing that will help, because Martin Odegaard is still trying to get back to his best form. So if it's not going on the right-hand side, in terms of the right-hand side of attacking midfield where Martin Odegaard plays, what about that left 8? That left 8 role right there. That's where Eze can play. Arteta wants a left winger and attacking midfielder before the season starts. Gary Jacob reported that this morning. So has that come directly after seeing? Is he worried? Is he worried like us Arsenal fans at the same time that we're just going to be left short again? Absolutely. Probably so. Again, Martinelli. Do you know what? When that game started yesterday, for that first 15 minutes before the goal, I think Arsenal were pretty attacking. Balls were going in left, right, and center. We didn't necessarily have many shots. Martinelli was skinning down that right-hand sided defender for Villarreal. Skinning him. It was actually a very, very good start. But then we get the goal. Then we concede the goal. It was a messy ricochet of a goal. Absolutely nasty. And then for the rest of the game, we saw the same things that we were seeing for most of the season, going down the right. So much productivity down the right. It's not a problem with Saka. On that left-hand side is key. Now, it was reported this morning. Now, a potential permanent move for Rodrygo seems to be off due to the high wage demands that he wants to come to Arsenal and the fee as well. But also being reported this morning that a potential loan deal for Rodrygo is still on offer potentially, and Arsenal are waiting to see if Real Madrid are going to offer that. The reason why that is open is because, as I keep saying, Rodrygo has continuously fallen down the pecking order. There is an opportunity there if it's to be had, but we need to get players out to fund more transfers that we want to come in, especially those wages as well. We need to get players out. The players out that we could be getting out is a Fabio Vieira. As you know, I've reported this on the RASenal Transfer Center a few days ago that Stuttgart were tabling a 20 million euro offer for Fabio Vieira. Arsenal want 30 million euros for Fabio Vieira, and they are continuously working on a deal. Getting that body out will help getting Eze in and a Rodrygo in. But this needs to be clarified very, very soon. Someone like Eze wants his future to be clarified very, very soon. Actually, Crystal Palace face Liverpool in the Community Shield on Sunday, and it's been reported that Eze wants his future sorted out before that, ideally. Whether that means that he knows he's going to Arsenal, a fee has been submitted already before Sunday, and it's like, I don't have to play in that game, so I can start getting ready with Arsenal, because that's another player that's going to need to adjust to the squad. Adjusting to the Premier League is not a problem. It won't be a problem for Eze. It's adjusting to the demands of the squad, of the Arsenal squad. It's different getting in there, linking up with the players that you're going to link up with. Can we get this deal sorted soon? It's been reported that a 60 million fee, 30 million up front with add-ons would be enough to get Eze over the line. How do you feel about this? Also, Rafael Leao as well for the left wing as well. AC Milan do not have European football. This is where the door is open for a potential transfer of Rafael Leao to Arsenal. And also AC Milan want to boost funds for their own summer transfer business this summer, and a big asset they have is that of Rafael Leao, the Portuguese winger that plays on the left-hand side. And we know that Mikel Arteta has been a big admirer of Rafael Leao. So will that happen? I don't know. But there are left winger options there, and we need to get moving now. We need to get these outgoings on point as well. Someone else that could be leaving, as it was reported a few days ago, is Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus could potentially be leaving, and apparently Newcastle now are already interested in the signing of Gabriel Jesus. Berta wants 30 million upfront for the sale of Gabriel Jesus, who is negotiating his release. Could rise to 40 million euros plus, and the team that's actually interested in Gabriel Jesus as of right now, apparently so, is Newcastle United. Now, we know that Newcastle have been rejected by, well, it's not completely done yet, but they've been rejected by Sesko. They've been rejected by Ekitike. They've been rejected by Kudos. They've had so many rejections this summer, they need someone in. Apparently also, Newcastle could be looking at Nicholas Jackson. Now, who would you prefer? Nicholas Jackson from Chelsea or an injury-prone Jesus? I don't know which one I would take, but the fact that these are Newcastle's options right now, this is what they've got to deal with. But Gabriel Jesus is a target for Newcastle United. Is there anything else I need to tell you? Oh, of course, that we know who we want to offload as well at the same time. We know we still want to offload Trossard. We still need to offload Kyle Hein. Fabio Vieira I've spoken about. Reiss Nelson. What's happening with Reiss Nelson? Because that's gone so silent. Fulham were advancing with a deal for Reiss Nelson, but it's still gone very, very silent. So we need to hear about so many things over these next couple days, if anything, because the Premier League, what's the date today? Is it the 7th? Is it the 7th? Premier League starts in 10 days. 10 days and we're not ready. It's not good at all. It's not looking good at all, because no Arsenal fan in their right mind wants to come second again or finish third. The target is the league. This is why you need to get your business done early. Now, people, apparently Arsenal was saying that there was a report that came out saying that Arsenal were relaxed. This came out around, I think, the 30th of June, saying that Arsenal were relaxed about the transfer business and getting their targets in, blah, 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 blah. Well, how relaxed are you now? Because the Premier League is starting soon. Against Man United, we cannot start on the back foot. We absolutely cannot now. Now, have these preseason games affected my thinking? In the last 2 games, in all the preseason games, because it's not like we were electric against AC Milan or Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? We weren't electric against Tottenham. We weren't electric against Villarreal. Similar passing patterns. We need freshness. We need unpredictability. Unpredictability right now in our team comes from Max Dowman and Ethan Nwaneri. We need more. Eze needs to come in. Rodrygo needs to come in. Let me know what you think in the comments below of this RASenal Transfer Center. Make sure you subscribe to RASenal TV. Make sure you leave a comment down below so we can have a conversation. And I'll be back tomorrow. Serious things need to be done, and soon. Love and guidance, people. Peace.